Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Quick Expert Reviews. Today we've got an Asus ZenPad 3S10. Wow, that's a long name. I've bought this tablet purely because I'm still looking for a tablet, an Android tablet that will replace my iPad Pro. Google Pixel C didn't do it. Sony Z4 Tab didn't manage. So hopefully Asus ZenPad 3S10 will manage to do it. So this is the tablet itself, 9.7-inch device. I'll obviously cover that in a sec. But first of all, let's have a look at what's in the box. So in the box we do have a cardboard box that doubles up as a stand. That's an interesting option. I know it's a cardboard box, but still it's nice that you can fold something and create a stand out of it. We'll try that later on. Then we do have all the manuals, I believe, yes, and we do also have the In Search of Incredible, which is the warranty card, and then there should be a quick start guide. Okay, that's another warranty paper, the EC and all the commission. So yeah, that is the quick start guide. So it shows you where to put the memory card. Here there is no SIM card slot, so sadly only memory card. It goes in here, but yeah, that's one of the downsides, and that looks like I'm gonna keep my iPad. But yeah, so Asus never manufactured these with a 4G or LTE capabilities, and that is in UK. I'm not sure about the other markets, but as far as I know, and if their website is to be believed, you don't get an LTE or even 3G model. Yes, it's a USB Type-C charging cable and a USB and a charger that I just had in my hands. So let's get back to the tablet itself. Very light device, I have to admit. It's only 430 grams light, and it's 5.8 millimeters thin, so apparently it's the thinnest tablet on the market, or actually it was when it was released a year ago. I know I'm testing it in 2018, but I'm just curious on how it stands today. And now we do have the camera on the back, and the camera is 8 megapixels on the back, 5 on the front. We do have a headphone jack on top, and we do have a home button with a fingerprint sensor on the bottom. There are also two speakers, which I will try and show you in a sec. Yeah, so you do have two stereo. I wouldn't call them stereo, they call them stereo, but they are not really stereo because they are only on the right hand side, but you do get two speakers in this tablet. So I did pre-install some apps already just to test it out. We do have a 9.7-inch screen, like I said, but it's a 2K screen, as Asus likes to call it. So the tablet runs on Android 7.0, and it does have, for the time being, the latest Android security patch, which is 6th of November 2017. So that's already after Spectre and Meltdown issues we obviously were unveiled last year. So yeah, 2048 by 1536 resolution. Now, in terms of the features themselves, it's pretty future-rich. So you do have the Kids mode, which allows you to set up a pin code, and if you do set up a pin code, you can set up certain apps that you want to launch within the Kids mode menu. And on top of that, you can also set up a playtime. So if you want them only to play for half an hour, they can play for half an hour. Then we've got Asus customized settings. So recent apps key on Android Nougat, if you press and hold it, it goes to multi-window, but you can change that so that it captures a screenshot, for example, or shows the drop-down menu. And then we've got the launch game settings. To be honest, I did not use that a lot. It actually prevented some of the games from launching, but basically what it allows you to do, it allows you to stream directly to YouTube or Twitch account if you do have one, from within the game, and it's like a small icon to the left hand side which you can drag along. Memory, so we do have 4 gigabytes of RAM, which is decent, very decent actually, and we have power saver. So as you can see, it's not just a standard ultra or stamina mode or anything like that like in Sony. You do have a performance, normal, power saving mode, super saving mode, and then you've got a customized mode, but you can't really change much in here. It does actually remind me of my Asus ROG laptop, this menu, which is what probably Asus wanted. So yeah, the tablet obviously supports the quick charge. Sorry, not quick charge. I know it's a Qualcomm device, and this one is supported Qualcomm technology, and this one is supported with a MediaTek processor, but it does support quick charge. Auto start manager, so if you don't want certain apps from start to prevent them from starting, you can obviously do that in here. Prevent them actually. Z stylus, now I don't really know where to buy one in UK, so I haven't actually checked that. And touch gestures, so if you write W, letter W, it wakes up the screen. E goes for C goes for clock, and so on. But again, I haven't used it that much. You can do it on a switch in a screen turned off. Thank you. 32 gigabytes of internal memory, expandable via memory cards up to 256, and this is quite interesting. So they call it DTS Headphone X. Basically, it's just a posh name for an equalizer that allows you to change. Again, reminds me of my ROG laptop. Change the sound quality. Now, let's actually see. As you can see, so Audio Wizard, that's the fancy posh, how do I call it, the equalizer. But obviously, if you'd like to, you can rearrange the menu. It runs on Android Nougat, so it allows you to do quite a lot of things. Now let's have a look. So as you can see, it is a really nice 2K screen. They call it True Life. Screen technology with intelligent contrast up to 200%, True Vivid technology, and so on. I'll cover that later on, because you can adjust the screen quality. But how does it perform as a gaming device? It's not bad. It's not that bad. As you can see, Don't Starve runs pretty well. Obviously, if you'd like to, you can connect a mouse, you can connect a controller, you can connect a Bluetooth keyboard if you'd like to as well, because this is Android. And the tablet does support OTG, which I'll show you later on. But yeah, it runs pretty well. However, there are certain games like World of Warships or a Polytopia, which isn't actually a very demanding game, but weirdly enough, it does lag and stutter on this tablet. So yeah, like I said, it supports USB OTG, so I've got a Samsung adapter which goes from Type-C to full USB, which I'm going to use here. And then all you have to do is plug in your USB peripheral, being a box standard mouse. Obviously, if you've got a Bluetooth mouse, you can connect it to the tablet as well. If you do have a Bluetooth keyboard, which I'll show you later on, you can obviously connect that. That's perk of an Android operating system over iOS, I would say. But yeah, works pretty well. As you can see, you can even supply power. So if you charge something, connect something that needs charging, like your phone, you can supply power from your tablet, which has a 6000 milliampere-hour battery, over to your device. Now, as you can see, that's the game toolbar in the left corner. That did actually allow me to launch the game this time. But yeah, so doesn't look very demanding, does it? But you'll see that the game, does stutter. That character movement isn't as fluid as on the iPad Pro or the NVIDIA Shield tablet, which I will review shortly. But yeah, it is a bit weird. So it's not really developers, I would say, a problem. It's more of a problem. And to be honest, World of Warships was actually unplayable even on the lowest setting, so I didn't even turn it on. Moving on, like I said, World of Warships. Moving on, like I said, I'm gonna show you a ZAG Folio keyboard, which I've originally bought for my iPad Air, the first generation, when I had it. Now, the tablet is thinner than the iPad Air, so unfortunately, it doesn't. It does well as a stand. It does work as a stand, but as you can see, it's very wobbly. So you can still connect the keyboard. It's not an issue. And obviously, being a ZAG keyboard, you can change the colors. Yeah, as you can see, it's not very. It doesn't stay really well, does it? It does work as a stand, and obviously if you don't grab the tablet, it won't fall off. But as you can see, it works pretty well, and considering it's a backlit keyboard with a backlighting that you can change in terms of the color, it works really well. So yeah, as you can see, you can set up the on-screen keyboard to show together with the actual physical keyboard, but I prefer to, I'm just trying to connect to the internet. I feel there's not going to be any joy with it. You can actually have two keyboards, but yeah, it works really well as a productivity device. The tablet itself is super fast, super fluid, and to be honest, if it would have a more powerful processor, that would and obviously a 4G or LTE capability, that would be my tablet of choice. Unfortunately, it doesn't. So the search continues, and we'll see how this goes in the future. Thanks for watching another episode of Quick Expert Reviews. I do have some more devices coming in shortly, so stay tuned and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!